play Mardis Gras to my ears. Why am I so cut off? It's just my head. I'll be giant on someone's screen.
Here, then the party starts, see? Hey, folks. Welcome to the Steve and Carmen Show Mardi Gras live stream party.
Oh, my God. We have no control over the camera.
It runs itself these days. It's kind of weird, but fun.
Do you see my music stand in the foreground?
What?
Is that my music stand in the... No, that's yours. Oh, interesting. It's gone. Never mind.
It's all good. It's all good.
It's all good. Welcome, everyone. So nice to have you here.
It's Fat Tuesday.
Happy Fat Tuesday.
Yeah. Very nice to have you guys with us.
Oh, cool. I see Lauren Swartos tuning in from the Sacramento area on Facebook. Thank you for being here, Lauren. Right on.
I got all my Mardi Gras finery here. Oh, by the way, folks, this is the charming, vivacious, and talented Miss Carmen Get It, bending over and not looking at the camera. There she is.
Hello.
My name is Steve Lucky.
Yeah. Lauren says he needs some beads. I know, I wish we could throw them through the screen. We cannot.
Throw me some, mister.
Glenn K-Town. Oh, yeah. Tuning in from Texas. Sean Adam Williams, Atlanta, Georgia in the house. Hi, you guys.
And David
Thanks
Baker,
for being
too.
here.
Yay.
Yeah, David C. Baker. Oh, yeah. I think somebody is tuning in over there on YouTube. Can't quite see it. Hey, great to have you guys here.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah. Hey, also a request, if you wouldn't mind sharing the stream. Invite your friends, post it on your social media, all that rot, so folks will know that we're live. All right. Should we get going?
That's not rot, Carmen. That's valuable and pertinent information.
Ted! What? Debbie Baker tuning in. Ooh, ooh. Hi, Debbie. Thanks for being here. Wait, Ted Erdman, did you move to Wairika? Oh my goodness, haven't seen you in a while. Or are you still living in the Santa Rosa area? Wow. All right, I don't see anybody on the chat on YouTube, but that's okay. I think we're live, so should we hit it, Stevie?
I think we should hit it.
Right,
We're going to open up with a tune by the patron musical saint of New Orleans and of my piano playing too, the great Professor Roy Bird Longhair.
Professor Longhair. Nice.
With Go to the Mardi Gras. Tell him, Carmen. It's gonna be fun. I got my ticket in my hand. I'm gonna go down to New Orleans. I got my ticket in my hand. I'm gonna go down to New Orleans. see that voodoo queen. See that Zulu man. What you got, Carmen? Know what's gonna be fun. All right, Carmen. St. Claude, New All right, thank you. Thank you so much.
Steve Lucky doing his Professor Longhair piano style in tune. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Jodell. Great having you here. Jodell's tuned in on YouTube. Hey, friend. Yes.
Cheers.
I'm trying to adjust my Mardi Gras beads. I thought they weren't going to show up on screen, so I tied them with a hair tie in the back of my neck.
And has that created some kind of problem, Carmen?
No, but you couldn't see them anyway, so I'm going to let them hang low.
Ooh,
hey, all right, we have any New Orleans music fans out there? Oh, excuse me. This tune was recorded, this next one, by one of my heroes, the great Irma Thomas. Oh, yeah, Bob Almighty is tuning in on YouTube. Hey, Bob. Yes, so this next tune, like I said, by the great Irma Thomas. Great vocalist, super long career. She's still out there performing. And our band, Steve Lucky and the Rubber Bums, were really fortunate. We got to be on the same San Francisco Blues Festival that she was on, so we got to meet her. And she was just so real and kind and like laid back and fun backstage. On stage, she was on fire. You ready, Stevie? Should we do this?
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Some way, somebody say it this, somebody say it that, but never a fact. Somebody told you that I was playing around. Somebody saw me with Mr. Brown across town. They keep you guessing just where I'm at. Somebody say it this, somebody say it that, but never a fact. Somebody told you that I was playing for a fool. Somebody said that I was untrue. If you can't see sharp, well then you might be flat. Somebody say it this, somebody say it that, but never a fact. Oh, why, yeah, why do you accept those lies? Wake up and be smart, open your eyes. If you keep on listening on, I know you'll see they'll convince you, yeah, the 1 and 1 is 3. Come on, Steve Lucky. Oh, why, yeah, why do you accept those lies? Wake up, be smart, open your eyes. If you keep on listening on, I know you see they'll convince you, yeah, the 1 and 1 is 3. Somebody told you that I was playing around. Somebody saw me with Mr. Brown across town. Keep you guessing just where I'm at. Somebody say it this, somebody say it that, but never a fact. Somebody say it this, somebody say it that, but never a fact. It's a way, somebody say it this, somebody say it that, but never a fact.
Yeah. I love that tune, and I love Irma Thomas. And I love
Yeah.
Carmen Get It covering her, too.
Thank you.
I'm just in love over here.
Oh my goodness, my goodness gracious.
I think I have to have a drink before this next one.
Do it, Steve.
Big Chief.
Is that a special, is that a hurricane you're drinking there?
No hurricanes in our house right now. I couldn't take the time to mix all those liquors together. I don't need a hurricane in the morning headache either.
That hurricane headache. Yeah.
But we're going to do another Professor Longhair tune and another one of the real super classics of New Orleans. You ready over there? Got your beads in place?
I forgot what key this is in.
E flat. Everybody get that E flat. Pull out your A flat harmonica. See what you can do with it. Can't put out. Firewater gonna make me shout. I'm going down and get my squad. Me gonna drive a great big car. Me big Jeep, me feeling good. Me gonna do everything me could. Me big Jeep, me got me trapping. I'm gonna take 'em for a ride. My fat boy just went by. Me big Jeep, me having fun. Me gonna dance till the morning come. Come get. Me got me baby, 'cause the wild rag's near to me. Me big Jeep, me got me food. Drink fire water will make me blue. Me big Jeep, me having fun. Me gonna dance till the morning come. Find a love and burn it down.
Find love and burn it down.
Find a love and burn it down.
Find love and burn it down.
Find a love and burn it down.
Find love and burn it down.
Find a love and burn it down.
Find love and burn it down.
Find a love and burn it down.
Find love and burn it down.
Find a love and burn it down.
Find love and burn it down.
Find a love and burn it down.
Find love and burn it down.
Find a love and burn it down.
Find love and burn it down.
Find a love and burn it down.
Find love and burn it down.
Find a love and burn it down.
Find love and burn it down.
Find a love and burn it down.
Find love and burn it down.
Find a love and burn it down. Oh yeah. How do you burn down a levee? I think they're made of earth. So I don't know how that works, but I'm going to run with it.
If I stand up, will it make it go crazy?
Yes, let's see what happens. Oh, we got our. See, there's your feet.
Ah! I do have feet.
This new automatic camera program doesn't know the rules that people want to see Carmen's feet.
Yeah, I read that. Some photography advice.
Probably going to lose
You're
tips
taking
because
a photo. They're like, don't chop off people's feet when you take a photo. So I thought, That probably applies to video as well.
We have Brenda Lee Rogers, I hope.
Yes, Southern Cal in the house. Woo! Welcome. Hey, Brenda. Give our love to Scott as well. Tuning in on Facebook. Hey, yay. All right, here's a beautiful song.
Okay.
Yeah, we doing this?
Yeah.
All right. Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans? I miss her each night and day. I know I'm not wrong. The feeling's getting stronger the longer I stay away. Miss the moss-covered vine, the tall sugar pines, where mockingbirds used to sing. I'd like to see that lazy Mississippi hurrying into spring. The moonlight on the bayou, a Creole tune that fills the air. I dream about magnolias in June, and soon I'm wishing that I were there. Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans, when that's where you left your heart? There's one thing more, I miss the one I care for more than I miss New Orleans. The moonlight on the bayou, a Creole tune that fills the air. I dream about magnolias in June, and soon I'm wishing that I were there. Do you know what
I do miss it greatly.
Right?
I don't know if I want to be there right now, but I'd like to be there 2 weeks from now. So nice to have you guys with us, everybody.
Woo! Oh, thank you. Yes. Let's do it. Steve, you're so sparkly.
Thank you.
What do we got next on our tour?
Another classic New Orleans number.
Oh yeah. Key.
B flat.
Yes.
And don't you be flat. I wanna jump, but I'm afraid I'll fall. I wanna holler, but the joint's too small. A young man rhythm got a hold on me too. I got the rockin' pneumonia and the boogie woogie. I want some lovin', baby, that ain't all. I wanna kiss her, but the gal's too tall. Young man rhythm got a hold on me too. I got the rockin' pneumonia and the boogie woogie flu. I wanna squeeze it, but I'm way too short. I won't be running, but my feet's too young man rhythm got a hold on me too. I got the rockin' pneumonia and the boogie woogie flu. I'm coming now, I'm hurrying home. I know she's leaving 'cause I'm taking too long. Young man rhythm got a hold on me too. I got the rockin' pneumonia and the boogie woogie blue. I wanna squeeze, I wanna squeeze, I wanna squeeze. Oh yeah. I wanna squeeze. I wanna squeeze. I wanna squeeze. Yeah, so obviously we don't know that really well, but it is sure a fun tune to play. Oh yeah.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to Ken Martin. Hey, thank you for joining on YouTube. Yay! Look at the sick bear, David C. Baker. Jesus. Oh, Patti LaBelle covered that? I'm going to have to look that up. Thanks, Sean. That's cool to know. I always like to hear what people do with tunes, you know?
Hey folks, how's the mix out there?
Plus, I'm a big Patti LaBelle fan. Remember some big party we did, Steve?
Yeah, it was a black tie thing.
Yeah, was it the Black and White Ball maybe?
Black and White Ball,
and
yeah.
we had our band, Steve Looking the Roma Bums, and It was a huge venue in San Francisco. We were in one room anyway. Of course, Patti LaBelle was on like this really big stage. We got to sneak in.
It's like the Javits Center or something.
That's in New York.
Oh, right.
But we didn't. I mean, the last time we lived in New York was like 30 years ago. Just.
Yeah. Well, so.
But I wasn't.
It's not long for a old guy like me.
All right. What is next?
A little dance music.
Are we in C for this one? I like this one.
Are we in C? I hope so.
Oh, I know. Or did we decide to do E flat?
I think we did C. I don't know. Crap. I don't know. No, I think we had to do C.
Okay, there was just a harmony on one of them, and we switched to E flat, remember? I thought this was it. Uh-oh, getting old, can't remember. You know, we rehearsed these tunes, then we're like, what key was that again? Uh-oh. Well, I want to see what this person said.
Trying to figure it out. Yeah, I think it's E flat. I think you're right. We're going to try an E flat, okay?
Okay. Let's do it.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Down in New Orleans where the blues is born, it takes the cool cat to blow a horn. On the sad and a Rampart Street, Mardi Gras mambo with a beat. Mardi Gras mambo, mambo, mambo. Mardi Gras mambo, mambo, mambo. Mardi Gras mambo. Down in New Orleans.
Classic. What a classic, man.
Yes. That's so fun.
It's so simple and so cool at the same time. Just like this simple. That kind of rhythm, that rhythm just has always captured me. That's why I named the Rumba Bums, because it's that rumba, that groovy rumba. Oh, want me keep going, Carmen? You're just too sexy for this program.
Aw, thanks, Steve G. You're swell.
That was funny.
All right. We're going to do a tune that was written by the late, great Lee Harris, otherwise known as Little Queenie. Little Queenie. I have this tune on a 45 that we bought from her in the 80s when we lived in New York City, and Steve Lucky was hired to be in her band when she came up from New Orleans. Was that the Rodeo Bar?
I think so.
You know, Matt Munisteri was just talking about the Rodeo Bar.
It was someplace on Broadway.
It was a big place, like there was an upper balcony.
I don't think it was the Rodeo. No, it was a place on Broadway.
Anyway, she was so so good. And sadly, she just died a few years ago. Maybe it's been like 4 now, 5. Anyway, she was adorable, great entertainer, just full of so much love that she projected out
Joie
there.
de vie.
Right? And I think I was sort of in awe, and you introduced me to her, and she just gave me this big smile and linked her arm in mine and just took me around the club, and we hung out. It was great. Anyway, I just love this tune of hers. I'm going to try and do it justice. Forgot what key we're in again.
C.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Tina.
Right.
Does that feel good? 1, 2, 3, 4. Tina, nay, Tina, nay. Woo! Tina, nay, Tina, nay. One more time. Tina, nay, Tina, nay. My darling New Orleans, my darling hometown. Your magnolia melancholy, how it softly sets me down. In corner bars, in on streetcars, hear that foghorn sound. The big oaks, the old folks, bits of moss hanging down. My darling New Orleans, my pride and old town. Your carnival, calliope lets me free to be the clown. On patios and my funky clothes, through the julep I can hear jazz bands and ceiling fans play Mardi Gras to my ears. Come on, Steve Lucky. politicians, they don't go on fishing. Left my city up for grabs, and now they pockets. They're gonna skyrocket, get fatter by the crabs. Tina-nay, Tina-nay. Woo! Tina-nay, Tina-nay. Hey! Tina-nay, Tina-nay. Yeah! Darling, New Orleans, my brand hometown. Street talking, sidewalking, lift my feet off the ground. Frog legs, dance on Dixie kegs. Love your sweetheart watermelon, urge to kiss. And that crawfish bliss, you're almost just as swelling. Tina-nay, Tina-nay. Hey, Tina-nay, Tina-nay. Woo! Tina-nay, Tina-nay.
Yeah. Pretty good for a tune you play once every 2 years.
It's such a great tune. Look it up. She's got a, if you look it up on YouTube, Lil Queenie, like L-I''L, Lil Queenie, My Darling New Orleans. There's a live version. There's a couple different versions.
What was that movie?
Great artwork too on the album.
What was that movie we saw her in? It was like Big Fish or...
Oh yeah, the bag. Well, that was what was that film? It was, oh boy, based in New Orleans. Yeah, and she
The
made
Big
a
Easy?
cameo. The Big Easy. Well, that makes sense. Yeah. All right. Ken Mart.
Hope you guys are having fun. We are. And we love having you guys with us here for this. And if you have it in your means at all to help us out with a little something, we are.
Wait, what is that? Hold that up. I thought that's
Somebody's got to pay for this show, you know?
I thought that was an S for Steve.
Yeah. Somebody's got to.
Oh, it's a $sign.
Somebody's got to help Steve out.
Cute. Are you going to do some rapping later on tonight?
Oh, you know about that gift I got you, huh?
What?
I'm going to wrap it.
I'm just looking at some comments. Oh, yeah. All right. Here's a tune that you may have heard before. It's a great tune, I think. We discovered it when we were doing a in-person Mardi Gras show with our whole band. Remember, in Martinez, California, at Armando's. It's no longer open. It's no longer there, that venue. But anyway, because there's so many, great tunes that everyone knows, like Iko Iko, stuff like that. Discovered this one, written by two songwriters, vocalists in New Orleans. One white musician, one black musician, and the two of them discovered that each man's father was buried in the same cemetery at the foot of Canal Street. So it sounds kind of sad, but it's a good tune. I hope you enjoy it. Don't waste your time being angry when a moment's better with a smile. And if you feel your time's been wasted right here for a while, standing at that bus stop, just across from crowds, waiting for that driver to take me to my heavenly house. I see it there.
At the foot of Canal Street.
What will you wear?
At the foot of Canal Street.
Will the band be playing?
At the foot of Canal
What
Street.
will the people be saying?
Canal Street.
Does your father lie there? Does your mother pray there? I'm gonna lay down at the foot of Canal Street, where the riverbanks are overflowing. The streetcar has seen its day. When all is lost, the plantations, the treme, the view cabaret, I've been swinging to the music way up a higher ground, where Pops is playing Walk On and Gabe is making sacred sounds. I see it there.
At the foot of Canal Street.
What will you wear?
At the foot of Canal Street.
Will the band be playing?
At the foot of Canal
What
Street.
will the people be
At the foot of
saying?
Canal Street.
By the light there, does your mother pray there? I'm gonna lay my burdens down at the foot of Canal Street. Come on, Steve Lucky. I see you
At the
there.
foot of Canal Street.
What will you
At
wear?
the foot of Canal Street.
Will the band be playing? What will the people be
At the foot of
saying?
Canal Street.
Does your father lie there? Does your mother pray there? I'm gonna lay my burdens down at the foot of Canal Street. Let's do that again. I see it
At the
there.
foot of Canal
What
Street.
will you
At the
wear?
foot of Canal Street.
Will the band be playing?
Canal
What will the people be
At the foot
saying?
of Canal Street.
Does your father lie there? Does your mother pray there? I'm gonna lay my burdens down. I'm gonna wear that golden crown. I'm gonna walk on higher ground at the foot of Canal Street.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that tune I think was featured in the movie series Treme. Great television series.
Oh my gosh. Yes, Treme. I think we had to like get HBO just so we could watch the series.
It wasn't HBO. It was something. We had to
Something, I
subscribe
don't
to
know.
something new just
We
so
had
we
to
could watch it.
pay. That's okay. We paid. And yeah, there's cameos by great musicians, including the great John Boutte. I want to go to New Orleans just so I can hear him sing live. Steve, can we do that, please? We should do it.
Let's
Check
wait till
his
next week,
schedule.
okay?
Didn't mean now.
Let them clean up the town a little bit before we get there.
Oh, well. All right, we're going to play a song that Steve Lucky wrote. It's a work in progress. I love what he wrote. It's a musical composition. And we're going to write lyrics to it.
Well, I wrote lyrics to it, and I didn't like them, and
I did like them, but they weren't like, there was some really great stuff in there. It just wasn't like, I don't know.
and then this guy who wrote some other lyrics for me once wrote some, and they were good, but they just not the right vibe for the tune, you know.
So we're figuring it out.
So maybe some of you out there will say, "Oh, I know what they want."
And this is in,
F.
F. Yeah.
It's called "I'm Going to the Mardi Gras." And that's the only part we'll sing. Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, we're going to the Mardi Gras someday.
Yes. Uh-huh.
I've never been, actually.
I've never been to the Mardi Gras. Yes. Hey,
That's why we're doing this vicariously over here.
you guys, Lauren Swartos, if you are still tuned in the Sacramento area on Facebook, you know, we're playing a festival with our full band. I think it's Labor Day weekend, right, Steve? It's a 4-day festival with several bands and a saxophonist that we adore. He's going to be on it. Gordon Sax Beetle. Is that his name? It doesn't sound right now.
Gordon.
Sax Gordon. That's it. That's what he goes by. Yeah, we heard him first in the 80s when we lived in New York. He's a Boston guy, but he plays in Europe a lot. Anyway, you guys should come. It's going to be fun. And yeah, I think tickets go on sale this month. Anyway, it's called the Sacramento Jazz Jubilee. Yeah. Isn't it? Or Sacramento. Oh, it's the Hot Jazz Jubilee, the Sacramento Hot Jazz Jubilee. It's on our website.
It'll be in Sacramento in the summer, and it will be hot. There's no doubt.
Yeah, it's going to be Labor Day weekend. It will be hot. You're right.
Sacramentites are used to it.
But you can't help it, Steve. Are we going to play another Steve Lucky original tune?
I guess we are, because we have time.
Let's do it. What key is this, G?
Yes.
This is on Steve Lucky's first album.
Red beans and rice. Red beans and rice. For bits and some leftover spice. I ain't no cake ball in the kitchen, but I can make it taste nice. I gotta throw some fat back and some cayenne in there too. With the filet and the garlic, gonna have a nice stew. Red beans and rice, red beans and rice, red beans and rice, red beans and rice. I had pate once, only once, if you want me to be frank. I ain't gonna eat no lobster unless I go and rob a bank. Ain't no crime to have no money, but you know you got to eat. With beans and rice, you're gonna have a real stinking treat. All right. red beans and rice, beans and rice, red beans, red beans and rice, red beans and rice, red beans, red beans and rice, red beans and rice, red beans, red beans and rice, red beans, red beans and rice. Hey, we're gonna have black beans and rice, I think.
We are. We're having black beans tonight for dinner. And you can also sing the child-friendly alternate lyrics that my niece and nephew made up when they were little kids. Grilled cheese and fries.
Grilled cheese and fries.
Grilled cheese and fries. Grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese and fries.
Oh my. Hey, I just want to do a couple more shout outs. Kevin Heggie joining on YouTube.
All right.
Hey.
Hey, Kevin.
Great to have you here. We're like we're related in some, well, we all are, but you know. Also, Olivia Pizzana. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but I know you've joined the live stream before. Really nice to have you here. Thank you. You know, we do have our Hammond organ band, but we're not doing the organ music tonight because it's New Orleans night and there's just more stuff to play on the piano, right, Steve? Hey, look, it's cut your hands off now. What's it doing? What should I do?
What? What?
Your right hand is cut off.
Hey, come on now. Pay attention over here. There's stuff going on here.
And there's going to be a delay, right?
Hey.
You guys, Steve's iPhone, which is the camera we're using, has decided that it's just going to zoom in on stuff it feels. Oh, the Prindles are here. It's going to zoom in when it feels like it, on whatever. I don't know. Oh, look, it just zoomed out. You made it happen.
Oh well. There
Stay.
Stay there.
Heel.
This is where all the action is, folks.
Hey.
Put my head down here.
Thanks for joining us, the Prindles, another Bay Area musical couple. Oh my God, Nikki! Hi, honey, we miss you. Another Sacramento. Oh my gosh, everyone's saying that. Elwyn. Want to tell we got more California, but I think Elwyn's in the Central Valley. Ah, great having you guys here. Nikki, I was just mentioning that for you Sacramento folks, or Central Valley can go up there too. It's easier than coming to the Bay Area. Anyway, we're doing this Sacramento Hot Jazz Jubilee Labor Day weekend. Check it out with the full band. All right, Stevie, we got time for one more?
We got time for one more.
We're going overtime. Do you get paid extra? Yes.
I hope so. That's up to you all.
All right, here's a little tune. We're going to end with this one. And what? It's a little expression.
In New Orleans, when you run into a friend, you have to, a little bit. Instead of saying, hey, how you doing? What's going on? You say, where you at?
Where you at? All right. Oopsie.
And that's what this tune's called. Ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Where you at?
My little baby.
Where you at? Where you at?
My little baby.
Where you at?
My little baby.
Where you at? Where you at?
My little baby.
Well, I want somebody to bring my baby home. Well, I looked all over New Orleans. Yeah, I looked all over New Orleans. Trying to find my baby, this morning. Where you at? Where you at?
My little baby.
Where you at? Where you at?
My little baby.
Where you at?
My little baby.
Where you at? Where you at?
My little baby.
Well, I want somebody to bring my baby home. Go on, Steve Lucky. Lucky's playing his ode to the Royal Cuckoo. Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Folks, I think that's going to wrap it up for us tonight. Thank you so much for being here. We'd love to see you again. We're going to do our 5-year anniversary live stream in 2 weeks, I think, on a Tuesday. Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Until then, maybe we'll see you at an in-person show if you live nearby in the San Francisco area. Cuckoo! So take good care. Join our email newsletter. You can do so at luckylounge.com. That's our website. And like Steve said, if you enjoyed the music, please consider sending a little money our way. Give us a holler with that dollar. Thank you, David C. Baker. Someone's been listening to KCSM, college radio station, jazz station to the world. I love that show. I love that station. All right. Bye, guys. Take good care. Oh, no.